ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. And off we go from Denver. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Back to Mixon on second down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Burrow throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action with Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play that time on the catch and run. Play action. It's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. They go play action now. Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The return man, Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally you want to take that away from the quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket, sometimes get out of it, big plays result. I want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go.
Trey ain't his scream on get the fuck on my screen. He's going to compliment another nigga.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Come on, Joe, I need to start, man.
Here's McManus now to kick it away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. going to give this to Mixon.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Oh,
and
Brady's
for
looking
8 yards to the 45. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Are you kidding me?
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From midfield now, Burrow.
It's not open. He was throwing a pick. Oh my God! Let him throw the book, man. Fuck. He's gonna get out of body, bro. Come on, man. Damn, that shit wasn't open.
2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Oh, good run. Good
He'll
run.
go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really...
Come on, bro! You gonna match and not make the play,
This is going to be
bro.
another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line.
Oh my
This has been a
God.
nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
That's
but I love the way he's
crazy,
finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On the jet sweep, here's Chase.
Oh shit, they made me touch the wrong
And
nigga.
out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Here's a run with Mixon.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga is sticking me, bro. Pause. Damn, but that's a good run,
As the
bro.
first half is winding down, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
That's big. That's big. That's big. That's big right there. Don't get out of it. Don't get out of it.
On a 2-point try. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That's complete. Akula-Buna. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I ain't playing a bad game. I just didn't get no fucking stuff.
It's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Oh, shit. Nothing to do.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Play action. Now Wilson. Open man Hamler. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. They're going right back to Hamler. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a big play there for the Broncos. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole?
He really dropped that. That's crazy, man.
Saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On the move to his left, and he'll take it into.
That is fucking huge, Russ. Russ, that is fucking huge, boy. Fucking goal. Fucking goal, Russ. Fucking goal, man. Let's go. It's a big TD right there, man. No cap. Come on, man.
To account for him as a
big TD right there, oh God.
And go for the end zone and get it done.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to run for it with Williams.
Fuck, I needed that.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Damn, I needed that shit.
Left him with nowhere to go.
Let's go, bro. We gotta get a shot regardless, though. It's gonna depend on that. Let's go.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they play.
Oh.
Meanwhile, they take a
shot. Like, come on, like, he trying me, bro. That is the one, like, come on, bro. He really threw that shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Not even.
Second down, here's
It hit. Let's go. All right, we D right here.
Just a 40-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Come on. Come on. Josh, get off the field.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
D, let's go! D, man! Fucking goal! Shit was boxed anyway. This is what we do, bro. This is what the fuck we do, man. Fucking D, chump. This is what the game over now. Let's fucking go, man.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Niggas want to give people free games and play me serious and shit. Man, fuck out of here.
Get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking D, man.
The Bengals drive.
Let's go, boy. We are 8 right now.
Pick 6. I guess the only positive may be them returning that for a touchdown.
Boom, chop!
On the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go
to
the bench and really to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
can have that. You 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 can have that.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his
terrific
season continues here. Line of scrimmage.
Need this 2-point conversion.
First and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh, we good. That's deep. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Look who you throwing to. That's deep. That's deep. You want to put them niggas in and do all that extra shit, man. That's deep. All right.
Dropped it before he could haul it in.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Here's Chase now.
No! Stop! Come on, man. Let's go, boy. Come on. Come on, team. We fighting right now, Broncos. Broncos, we gritty. So what the fuck we do, man? We fucking gritty on God.
It can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Gritty. Oh, God. You know what's coming. Simmons, back up, son.
Burrow on play action.
Searching! Oh! Hey! Hey! We need to back that up, back that up, back that up. Oh, we got to back him up. Oh, we got to back him up right there.
A lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Damn,
it's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Go too fast. Thank you. Like, why?
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Play action. It's Burrow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Chase complete. No gain there on the
we can't animate on that?
2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot.
Bro, let us get a sack, bro. Gotta set some heat right here, though, bro. We can't give him the time, bro. Can't.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Getting lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's it, bro.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, come on, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back.
Shit gonna get harder down here.
If a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
This is some sick-ass shit, bro. Look at my defense, man.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown.
My whole defense
T.
is
Higgins,
lost in
his
shambles.
second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And he will get into the end
Bro,
zone.
are you fucking...
This game now tied here in the 4th. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick.
Lord, this nigga trying hard, dude.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 44, Wilson. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Wilson now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A tackle made there by Caden Stearns. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. Flush to his right.
Good throw.
Complete, Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
As long as he stay in bounds, that's big. Let's go.
Now the Bengals going to use the 1st.
Nick, you talking to me? Oh, no, I'm playing my league game. Nah, if you tanking, nigga, because you know we played.
Position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
You say what?
They wanted their out route catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
On 1st down, Mixon.
Thank you, bro. Like,
there, he gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Oh my God, we need a fucking stop.
This is 3rd down. Now Burrow.
Good though, bro. That's crazy, bro.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Here's Burrow.
Oh my God! Good throw, boy. Oh shit! Good shit.
PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And Holloway clanks it off the right up.
Oh my God! He shit it! 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 Hey! Oh my God! He shit it! Oh my God! He shit it on that money! Let's go! He shit it!
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured they go down.
Let's go, man!
So this one will wind
Duh,
up
nigga!
victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for Denver, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0, and they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? Bro, check that. Bro, so. Bruh.